I just want to do a real quick video about, you'll be starting many cities. Unfortunately, you can't really speed up everything, but I want to just point out a few things that are pretty much universal for everybody, besides the fact that we all have to go through the same intro, and I wish I could speed it up in this app, but I cannot. So I'll just talk over all this stuff since I have their sound muted, which is something I always do on applications, and she'll walk me through, and I just try to speed her up by double clicking as quickly as possible while doing all of these initial steps. Sometimes the initial steps even take longer than other times, just basically based on the fact of what kind of kingdom you're in. Since I started in a brand new kingdom, it is likely I have to do all of the introduction, but when I've started in others, it's not as much. And just so you know, this was the civilization that I chose for starting a farming city, which is the few videos that I'll be doing as I try to get my new alliance of new players busy during the first killing event, which I cover in other videos, which is something that everyone needs to know. But all of this intro, everyone looks exactly the same area, same my city and one, and same troops coming in. The only thing that's different is whoever is my epic is based on the civilization I chose, and there's the bulls I love with Pelagius. That's what made me feel drawn to him. He was, I think, the second city I made was Spain, just because of Pelagius, because I saw him fighting um, barbarians when my friends' troops were out and our troops were out. We were fighting the same. I think we were fighting guardians, and everyone gets markswomen as their second. This is just the case. Every single one of us is going to get markswomen. And you'll notice I get to send and attack with markswomen. I always recommend sending multiple attackers to barbarians because everyone gets the XP. All the commanders involved get the same XP as if there were different barbarians being attacked, and same reward or same level of rewards. There's no sharing; it's all just multiples of how many commanders are primary commanders are attacking, and the XP how many commanders are involved when you have secondaries. And as my students know, I always emphasize the fact that I want your peacekeepers to be able to take out secondaries. So I try to encourage you to use them as much as possible. Here's where it's directing you that you can follow this to know what to do next. I don't really follow it so much as this game kind of encourages you to do, but I know there's a lot of people who say do this first, then do this first, then do this first, and I'm not like I don't really follow their lead either. I go based on what my needs are, based on what my intention is for my city at the time, and I'd never tried to grow real fast until this last kingdom that turned out to be a kingdom of bullies really quickly. So I had to build up my cities a lot faster in order to protect my cities, but I also wanted to be able to start learning about conquering and attacks and counterattacks and on this level. I want to train people at a higher level as well, but I'm not making those videos just yet. I will as soon as I'm able to escape some of these beginner videos a little bit. And it's not really escape. I enjoy making these videos, but so anyways, I'm doing this as quickly as I can just to show you that we all have the same city at the very beginning. It doesn't change at all. And of course, the only thing we can do to make ours unique and different is how we organize it until our civilization starts to show up, which will be later. And I've gone through another video how I like to organize for utility and being able to know who's who. And I just love it when I move these, how the little guys follow them. So this is the beginning, and everyone's going to have the same beginning no matter what. It's going to look the same until you start zooming out. This is a little bit newer civilization than the one I focus on. I don't know how many trainings I will do in this one, but the city is here forever now. Um, Even if they try to zero it, it's still here, and I can always come back and look. And I can always look from a top view too, but with this view, I can go into different chats and that kind of thing. I'll go ahead and put it in alliance just because then, who knows, I might be able to get the alliance going. Forgot, I'm going to the wrong thing. As in, if I start developing the city on the side just for fun, just for kicks and giggles. So I doubt they'll leave me in if I'm a brand new baby, even at this new level. So, and you can't get away from those intros, but sometimes if you're not remembering certain aspects, they're good to read and they remind you of things. So, anyways, this is just telling me this is where your alliance is. Go move your city there, and I'm not going to because I know they're going to kick me out. I'm just a brand newbie, and even though anyone can join, they don't want brand newbies right now unless they see me growing, and they're not going to. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to talk about the farming cities of what I created for my jumper account, and I'll do that as a separate training. This one was just geared towards after choosing the civilization, I start developing the city. I would emphasize that you focus on gatherers and one garrison, and peacekeeping. And I will point that out in the video that I'm about to make. This one will be just this predominant getting your city started. Okay, signing off.